Bum dum da da bum. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, hey there and welcome to ya. My name is JGardo1 and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds of virtual and fantastical, and I'm very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. Hello, Coconut. Hello, Leo. Good to see you both. Oh, are you just popping in and out, Coconut? Yeah, that's alright. If that's the case, that's fine. It was nice of you to take a moment to drop in. Alright, we are going to wait out this sunset real quick. We'll sleep through it, and then we will get on with tonight's main focus. The double dungeon. Session before last, you guys may remember, we found ourselves a double dungeon. Basically, two dungeons in close proximity to each other, both of them able to provide one kind of mob in their respective spawner. One is a zombie spawner, one is a skeleton spawner. Now, the significance to that is exactly the kind of situation I really want. Because these dungeons are so close together, actually on the same Y level, within 15 blocks of each other at most, that we can easily, and I do mean easily, convert it into a XP grinder. For anyone wondering why are you putting mending on the trident? Because I intend to use the trident for a little while. I want to put this trident, or possibly another one, into the XP machine that we're going to make. And when I do, I want to know that it's actually going to be useful. That it's actually going to do what I want it to do. I want to know that it will last for a while, basically. So, we're going to get a little bit of XP from our animals to try and repair this thing as much as we can. It may not even be very much in the way of repairing, but it's something. And I need something. There, see? It'll all be worth it in the end when we can get this trident into the into the trident killer mechanism of what we're going to end up building. Because again, this is a double dungeon. It's going to provide us with all the mobs that we will ever need to be able to kill in order to get all the XP we need for any and all enchanting that we are going to do. So our main focus for tonight's session is going to be to get that fully up and running. Of course, I do want to make sure we've got our animal counts going up, because I'm going to need food later. I should put torches on top of the on top of those copper grates. That way this area stays lit up. Because I don't know if those grates can serve as spawn points for mobs. And if they can, I don't want them to be spawn points for mobs. I really don't. I don't want to deal with monsters if I can avoid it. See, every little bit of XP is currently going into this thing because it's the only item I've got on me that does have mending. Okay, so there was one copper grate here that I missed. Or one hole that I forgot to fill with a copper grate. That's okay. Hey, Ellison! There it is. Every time Ellison shows up. Chicken jockey! And you know what? I'm still not tired of that. It's actually kind of funny. Now this trident is specifically going to be for the XP farm. It's not going to be meant for anything else, so I'm not putting any other enchantments on it. Just mending. That'll be good enough for me. And with the cow's bread, I think we're good to put away this stuff. Oh, wait. I've got carrots. I can go feed our our pig friends one more time. What's up, Ellison? You've already said chicken jockey, so I doubt that it's that. But if it is, wouldn't surprise me a bit. Whoops. I think we've got all we're gonna get out of here. Oh, there it is. There's some. Ellison is phasing through the ground again. Oh, that's funny. Been a little while since we've seen that happen. I think to a small degree I actually kind of missed it. Alright. So, getting down to business. We need to go over to the double dungeon. And we need to set up a different way down. We need to dig another hole. So I should probably bring over some more blocks for building a pipe leading down. I'll bring some cobblestone. I'll be getting a lot of cobbled deepslate on my way down for sure, so I'll grab a couple of bits of cobblestone, a couple of stacks. That should provide all I need. Well, hey, if you got some other bit you want to do, by all means, as long as it is something that won't interfere with our family-friendly rules. I do seriously feel like I need to hold on to this trident until I get the, until I get it fully repaired. But at the same time, I know I'm not going to be able to do that. Eventually, I'm going to have to put it away, or I risk throwing it and losing it forever. Hey, would not be impossible to have happen. I am considering doing a modification to the system where we would have 2 kill chambers. One kill chamber would depend on the trident killer. The other would just be we just kill the enemies ourselves. And we let the zombies pile up in there because they would be getting drowned. They'd be getting left in water, which would turn them into drowns. But I don't know. Alright, Ellison, just don't destroy anything important, and do me a favor. Don't destroy the local village. Those guys... I've got some tradesmen among those guys that I actually need to be able to work with. And they won't work with me if someone's blowing them up. There is a village at at around coordinates -2000 by -1600 that I think is actually an abandoned zombie village. Feel free to tear that one to pieces. The zombies definitely deserve it. And unfortunately, there's nobody left among them that's worth saving. The ones that were are already gone. Did that guy just drop a trident? No, he didn't. I think that was wishful thinking on my part. I was wishing that he would drop another trident so I'd have a backup to this for the trident killing. Because if we get 2 tridents, then I'll definitely do the two separate kill chambers. Whee! Nailed it! Alright, so this is the place. This is where the chaos is going to unfold. This is the space we need to retrofit into a double dungeon powered mob grinding station. Or mob grinding facility, as the case may be. Well, nice thing is we've got the we've got this pick. It's got efficiency 3 on it, along with unbreaking, so it's gonna tear through this stuff pretty decently. I'll grant you it's not the end-all, beat-all pace, but it's still pretty good. Hey, does anybody else wish there was a way to craft a spawner, even just one that only works when it's fueled by certain materials? Ellison, I told you not to blow that one up. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, that one was fine. That one was fine. That's the one that I already looted of all the goodies, and I already moved all the useful villagers out of that one. So you're good. All good. I'm thinking when I do this, I kind of want to, before being done with the construction, I kind of want to make sure we, that we have some kind of system in place where we've got tinted glass. That's the stuff. I want to put windows of tinted glass in here so I can watch the spawners at work. Probably sounds like a dumb idea, but I think it would actually be kind of cool to be able to watch the zombies and the skeletons spawn in. Plus, it would help make it easier to be able to tell if we are within range for stuff to spawn. Because if we're out of range of things being able to spawn, this stuff isn't going to work. Go ahead and put that pillar in real quick. I always put in a pillar above the spawner to help cut down on the room these guys have for spawning in. Rather, I do that so that they can't spawn on top of the spawner. If they could pop in on top of the spawner, mobs would get stuck up there and cut down on our efficiency, which would not be good. But I do often wish that it was possible to either pick up and move spawners or craft spawners of my own. Even if it was, like, really expensive. like iron blocks or a block of diamond. And then requiring redstone or coal or lava buckets as some kind of fuel. I actually wouldn't have any problem with that. That would make sense to me. Hey, Ryan, good to see you, my friend. Ellison, don't do that. I need those villagers. I need those villagers. Do you know how long it takes to get good villager help these days? Believe me. It's tedious as all get out. I don't want to have to train up a whole bunch more tradesmen. Hey, Ham! Ham is here! Good to see you, pal! Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Ryan. Thank you for asking. I've had a pretty good day so far today. I say so far, and the day is almost over. But no, seriously, I've had a pretty good day. We had a pretty good stream this morning. The Twitch stream after that was pretty good. Because it is still technically Monday for me. It's only about 9:45 p.m. for me. Ham, are you doing two at once? Hey, thank you, dude. It's good to see you. Hey, kitty cat! Kitty cat's here. Hello, kitty cat. How are ya? How are you doing? Oh, nice! Way to go, Ham! Good on you, my dude. Ellison, why do I feel like I need to pull some kind of a Toy Story trick out of my hat? Can't touch me, Sheriff. I brought my attack dog with a built-in force field. Well, I brought my dinosaur that eats force field dogs. Seriously, that's the kind of thing you're making me feel right now. Not that that's a bad thing. That's actually, thinking on it, that's actually kind of amusing. That's actually very amusing. Hey, Anya! Anya! Good to see you, bro. Oh, man, we got a bunch of people popping in tonight. Got a bunch of people popping in. I'm happy about that. You know what I just realized? I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to break those blocks. I just needed to break a couple of them. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks over. Yeah! Really, Ryan? I do it sometimes. I do that kind of thing sometimes. Well, first thing I would suggest, Ham, would obviously be Minecraft. But that's me. That's coming from the guy who plays Minecraft a lot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. thinking we'll put in our new access. Maybe over here? I don't know. I do know that with the new access point, I'm going to have to make sure that it's, easily accessible. Hey! Nice! Yeah, Ham, in answer to Bedrock or Java, I would say get both. Ellison, be careful or that TNT is getting returned to center. Return to sender. But yeah, Ham, I would get both Bedrock and Java. I think that's actually like a default thing now, to be able to get both. I would recommend getting both. Yeah, that sounds about fair. That sounds about right. Oh, that is satisfying. That was satisfying! Why was that so darn satisfying? Having the scaffolding come raining down like that. I loved that. Also, for anyone wondering what I'm doing, I'm reversing my direction. I'm going back up and out of here. Because I found another spot that's better for going down. Oh, crud. Oh, man. I was not thinking on this happening. Going up, sir. That's right, Anya. Going up, sir. Mind the steps, sir. Hold on, sir. That's right, dudes. Come and get me. Ooh, trial key. That's good. Need that. Oh, nice. You actually did? That's awesome, Ham. That's awesome. Oh, man. Leo, you be careful about the weather there, my friend. Oh! Leo actually caught our reference! Sorry I didn't see that until now, Leo. Hey, cool that you were able to catch that reference. I wasn't sure anybody actually knew that movie anymore. In my opinion, it is an irreplaceable classic. Everybody should get to see it at least once. Ellison, why would you do that? Why would you blow up that decoy house? Don't do that. Yeah. We're getting a good number of people in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Your support is very much appreciated. Up, up, and away! Da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Going up, 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 up. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, wait a minute. Making sure to grab my torches on my way up. No point leaving them behind when I'm not going to be using this entrance again. Alright, I need to really quick confirm. Good one. I'm glad you caught that, Enyo. Ellison, please, stop destroying my stuff. It's rude. Destroying someone else's stuff like that? Do you know how rude that is? It is extremely rude. Okay, 850 and negative 202. Got it. Alrighty. Alrighty, Ham. We'll see you when you can come back. No idea, Enya. No idea. Ah! Hey! Hey! No placing in the water. I'm not trying to place blocks in the water yet. Going up. Going up. Okay. So the point of descent is right here. More or less, kitty cat. More or less. Trying to make a platform from which I can delve into the depths of the Deepslate to reconnect with our prized double dungeon. I am eager to begin construction of our new XP farm with this beautiful double dungeon we found. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep, I knew somebody was showing up with anger issues. Stinking drowned. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work I go. Yes, yes indeed. Thank you for putting that song in my head, Enya. No worries, Ryan, no worries. The important thing is that you have the stream still going. Uh-oh. Is that a Trident boy? I'm hearing a Trident man. Do you know a Trident man? Aha! He is the Trident man. Oh my goodness. Swim! Swim for your life! That was scary. Where are you, you dummy? Got him! Got his trident! Nice! I got his trident! I took his trident! I took his trident! Stinker! Try and attack me, will you? We'll see who is more potent with the wielding of the trident! I mean, how dare he attempt to take me down with a trident? I may not have as much experience as he with the trident, but I wield the more powerful weapon. I wield the more powerful trident. After all, mine is self-repairing. His was not. Excellent. An elegant weapon from a more civilized age. Indeed, Obi-Wan. Would he prefer Obi-Wan, or would he prefer Master Kenobi? Or would he even care? Eh. It's the spirit of the quote that really matters, I think. Especially in this instance. Ah. Down we go. We chose down. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. Alright, shout out on steak. Yep, you got the reference. You got the reference, kitty cat. Enya, that is a classic. I wish I could... You know, sometimes I wish I could play that game on here. I'd like to play that whole series on here sometime. One day. Oh, I'll be okay, Ellison. I'll be okay. Sharp rocks at the bottom. Most likely. Bring it on. Oh, so many games. So many references. So much fun. Y'all are fun, you know that? All of you guys. Y'all are fun. Ooh, copper! Uh-oh. Maybe not so fine as I had hoped. Of course, once again, the path I choose to take takes me to a cave. That is something I was really hoping to avoid. Oh, this is a cave I've already been in. I've already been to this cave. And for some reason, nothing is spawning in here. At least not in this immediate area here. That's good with me. That's good with me. Let's make our walls so we can secure this tunnel. Ugh. I just saw that Enya finish that one quote. Ellison, no lava, please. And yeah, Enya, you're totally right. That is totally rule number 1 of Minecraft. Don't dig straight down. And rule number 2 would be to refer to rule number 1. Hello, cave. And goodbye, cave. We are not sticking around. We are moving on. Really? Oh, we're at the top of the trial chamber. Ah, clearly I have explored a little bit of this cave, too. But clearly, not much. But yeah, we've got to be on top of the trial chamber right now. Waxing the copper. Wax on, wax off. Yep, that works. That works too. Do I have any building blocks worth a darn? Yes, I do. Owie. That hurt. But I'm okay. I'm alright. Oh, that's simple. That is simple, Ellison. Being very, very careful. What the? Oh. Okay, so we're actually going to cut right through the trial chamber. You know what? I'm good with that. I'm good with cutting through the trial chamber. I'm good with that. Got no problem doing that. Send that stuff down ahead of me. Ow. I'm okay. Hey, there it is. There's our chamber. Which is also a slime chunk! What?! Yeah, good thinking, guys. Water is probably a good idea. And then, y'all, thank you for giving a welcome to the newcomers. Oh, my goodness. I was not expecting... It's a slime chunk. Okay, that makes things all the better. Because if these guys are spawning in there too... I'm gonna get all the goodies that I need. And then some. Oh, I'm happy. I am happy. No, I don't think they will. I don't think the mob cap will be affected by the slimes so much, Enya. Mainly because these things, they focus on their own mobs. Which, this one's skeleton, and this one is zombie. So, I don't think it's going to affect the mob caps on these things. And the plan is to make it so that we have a passive killing machine anyway. As for if the slimes themselves could be useful, that's another question. Because the question becomes, how can I make use of them? Plus, I'm going to have to purge them every time I come down here. Otherwise, they're going to... Oh! Wait a minute, the slimes are going to be a problem. we're going to have to be able to turn the lights on inside the spawners to make sure there are no slimes. And if there are slimes, we're going to have to kill them. So it's not going to block the spawners from working, but it is going to keep the mobs from moving. If the slimes get in the way of the spawners, we're in trouble. If they get in the way of the mobs going out of the chambers into the channel to get them to the killing chamber, that's where we're going to have an issue. Thank you for pointing that out, Enya. I'm glad you did. There's got to be a way to keep them from spawning in. I would hope that they can't spawn in chambers like these if there's water at the bottom. Because every floor surface in the spawn chambers is going to be covered by flowing water. But I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep them from spawning in. If it is enough, great. If not, then we've got a big problem. I wish I wasn't coughing like that. Still, I can still work. And I'm still going to convert these dungeons into a mob grinder, because we need the XP. We must have the XP. I've got to be able to get my gear fully powered up. I'm still going to abide by that rule that I've mentioned before. On this world, I don't buy anything diamond from a villager unless I've previously crafted that same kind of item. Yeah, I saw what you said, Ellison. I saw what you said. All I can say is try to ignore the bad words that are being said around you. Just ignore them. And beyond that, I don't know what I can tell you. It stinks to be in that kind of situation, but hey, diamonds! I really don't know what else I can say to try to help you. Okay, we got a twofer. We got 2 diamonds. How many do we think we're going to get? We have a Fortune 2 pick. What are we going to get? Did we just get 3? We got 3! Ah! Nice! We got 3! It's not as good as if we did get 4, like Enya predicted we would get, but hey, I'm good with getting diamonds. Any amount of diamonds is good diamonds. 4 would have been better, but 3 is not bad. 3 is another diamond tool. And 3/4 of the way to a pair of boots. Which, come to think of it, having boots first probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Because then we could try to enchant the boots and get Feather Falling. Or Depth Strider. One second, guys. I'm looking at something real quick. Pardon me. Excuse me. Everybody gets it wrong sometimes. Alright, let's keep going. What's going to be really, really fun is trying to make so that the mobs will move through this stuff quickly. Considering we don't have Silk Touch, I can't do ice on the floors to move the mobs. But we could make sure the water flows flow up with a bit more push behind them. Basically, the closer you get to the end of an 8-block long water flow, the less power it seems to have in pushing mobs. Pardon me. Oh boy, wait a second. Are we even gonna be able to do anything with this? We're just above the... Oh, I didn't think of this. Guys, we are right above the bedrock layer. Oh no. We're not gonna be able to take stuff as far as I wanted to go down. Well, it shouldn't be a big deal. Pardon me. We should be able to take it down just far enough. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do a water elevator. Possibly a big one. We may have to do a big water elevator. A wide water elevator, to clarify. Pardon me. Yeah, that's kind of what I normally do, if I can. I just wasn't sure if I'd be able to get the resources to do that right away. Yeah, what I'm thinking... We have the water push them from one side to the other. Excuse me. Like we normally do. And then... we push them into 3x3, or 3x2, as the case may be, tunnels. Pushing all of them towards the same water elevator. And then that water elevator will take them up, and they'll drift over along another water flow and drop down into the kill chamber, where we'll have a trident killer ready to go to take them out. Pardon me. That would be the hope, at least. Whether or not we can make that work, I don't know. But we will never know if we don't try. Now, will we? I need to put a crafting table down so I can make a chest and get some stuff out of my inventory into the chest. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Scoop up all the blocks. I do not want to miss any of these blocks. Because you never know. We might have need of them later. We might need them later for something. So yeah, I'm thinking that that is kind of what we're going to end up going for. Hello, Matt King! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome to the chat of the channel. Hey, sounds like a plan to me, Ellison. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and place some scaffolding towering up to the surface. I want to make sure that we'll be able to get out of here when we're done. Whenever that ends up being. Might be a while, might not be that long at all. Depends on how much of this we can do. Pardon me. I definitely know that it's going to be difficult to get the... It's not going to be possible to get the water vader taken care of right this minute. Because unfortunately, I don't have any soul sand. And there's only one place to get that. The nether. So we may soon be going into the nether. Good thing I've got some golden armor that I can put on. Probably not this pair of leggings, though, because I think they're about to break. Which is why it's also a good thing we've got a mending man already. Excuse me. Matt, this is Bedrock Edition. This is Bedrock Edition. I do occasionally play Java Edition stuff, but most of the time here on the YouTube channel, I do, most of the time on my channels, I do Bedrock Edition. And hey, you are welcome to stay and hang out and chat if you want to. We are always ready to have more people in the chat, tossing around ideas, thoughts, discussing games, Minecraft, any and all of the above. Excuse me. And I truly and sincerely hope you and everybody else enjoy your time here. Woo! Woo! Look at that! Diamonds! Oh, that's at least 3. That's at least 3. Hang on. Oh! 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 It's a 7! It's a 7! It is! It's a 7 vein! Oh, yeah, baby! Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mine this. How many diamonds do you guys think we're gonna get? How many diamonds? How many do you think? There's 7 ores here. How many are we figuring? Excuse me. I'm thinking we might get... People are saying 12, people are saying 13. I'm thinking 11. I'm thinking we're going to get 11. Let's see who's got it right. That's 1. That's 5. 9. 11 is looking 11. How? Wait a minute. I said it was going to be 11, and it was 11. What in the world? Oh my gosh. I did not... I didn't see that coming. I was half joking. I was hoping it was going to be more than that. But... Wow. That is funny. That is funny. But that's cool. 11 more diamonds that I can put towards armor. Yeah, I'm going to be putting it towards armor since we're going to have to go to the nether. Since the nether is very likely to be in our future, I'll probably put my diamonds for now towards armor. Pardon me. That way, if I can't make good armor myself, I can get good armor from an armorer among the villagers later. Do I want to have to rely on the villagers for all my equipment? No. Is it wiser? Most definitely. Because if you play your cards right, you can get stuff a lot quicker from the villagers. And you can get a lot more of it from the villagers than if you worry about it, crafting it and all that yourself. Plus, with villagers, you can guarantee specific enchantments by getting enchanted books from the librarians. Granted, it is a pain in the neck to get them to give you what you actually want, but once they do, you never have to worry about not having that enchantment again, because you can always farm up the resources to trade for another one of that enchantment. Excuse me. Once I saw those diamonds... Matt, I've died maybe 3 times on this world, give or take. I've definitely died once. Maybe twice. Might have even been 3 times. I'm not entirely sure. If you want to find out for yourself, feel free to check out my previous streams. They should all be here on the channel. They'll all be under the name Galabor, because that's the current world name. And in case you're wondering, or in case anybody else is wondering, this is on hard mode. I'm playing on hard mode. Not hardcore! No. I would be too devastated if I died and lost everything to play hardcore right now. If I do any kind of major challenges, those will probably be hardcore. But this, no, this is staying just in hard mode. Because I'm going to be building way too much stuff that I really like to risk losing it all permanently. Pardon me. Must be daytime up topside. That's okay. Not too worried about what's up there. I'm mostly worried about what's down here. And how we're going to make what's down here into what I need down here. 100 days modded? I would love to do something like that, Matt King. I really, really would. I would love to do some 100-day modded challenges. Or even just 100-day vanilla, for that matter. Doing some 100-day challenges would be fun. I genuinely feel like that would be a fun and exciting challenge to take on. Do I expect that I do good? No. Are you kidding? This is me. I'm not Dream. I'm not even green level. Which actually green level is pretty darn good, all things considered. The guy's won a couple of those what are they called? MCC championships? I think it was like a Minecraft combat championship thing. He actually won a couple of those, I think. Yes, it is, kitty cat. Pardon me, by the way. That is awesome. Hey, thank you guys, everybody who's watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Okay. And yep, there it is. That's the bedrock layer. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so that's going to take us to the bedrock layer if I go there. Problem is, I'd like to have the kill chamber be over here. But I don't really know how to set that up. Unless there's like a passage that goes along here. No. I don't know if that would work. Hang on. Because the problem is the mobs and moving them becomes very difficult. These things are right next to each other. 2 blocks apart. Yeah, water does look kind of weird now with the vibrant visuals, I gotta admit. But I kind of like it still. Oh, rain. Well, as long as that doesn't end up being a thunderstorm. Well, even if it is a thunderstorm, I should be okay. Allison, don't do that. Don't do that. So how you been doing, Ham? How's the new PC treating you? Downloading any games yet? Hey, thank you, Jasper. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for the sub. I hope you continue to enjoy the content, my man. Seriously, I hope you continue to enjoy the content, my friend. Believe me, there's going to be a lot more of this content coming in the days ahead. This channel is going to keep on pumping out chill and fun Minecraft content, and possibly other gaming content too, in due time. Oh, Ellison, I appreciate that you enjoy blowing up my house. But, can you please know it? I know you enjoy it. I know you do. And I appreciate you having fun. I appreciate you having fun on my channel. But not at the expense of my hobbit hole, please. at least tell me you're not blowing up the Hobbit hole, that you're blowing up some old starter house. Because I really wouldn't want to lose the Hobbit hole. Just flat out, I don't want to lose that Hobbit hole. See, this is where the problem comes in. This is where the problem comes in. How am I going to make this work? I almost feel like I need to raise this back up a level. In fact, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think what I need to do is raise this section up a layer in each spawn chamber. And then, of course, raise the next layer down to match. Because I've got to make sure that the water can flow correctly. I can very easily make the water flow the way I need to. But I've got to have room for everything to work. So if we put water there, and if we put water here, oh, that's right. It's not going to reach from there. Because we need to put a block here so that it will reach. And then the water flows, get stuck here. Okay, so that's not going to work. Easy solution, though. I think there is an easy solution. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the content, do not forget to hit like, subscribe, and to smack that notification bell. Don't want you to miss out on the future content. Because believe you me, there's going to be a lot of it. Ah, I get you, Jasper. Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend, for the support. I hope you get your setup fixed and figured out. Hope you're able to get back to things before too long. Alright, so what I'm figuring we're going to end up doing is a simple trick. Basically, we put signs here and here, mirror them on this side, water above this sign that will go here, pushing the monsters along this channel until they reach the point where we want to put in the water vader. They ride the water vader up. Another water current takes them into a drop above the kill chamber. They drop into the kill chamber, and they go kablooey. Well, they don't go kablooey yet. We make them go kablooey. Oh, TNT minecarts. Oh, the wonderfully fun moments TNT minecarts can cause. Especially when you use them well. The mayhem created with TNT minecarts can be absolutely chaotic, and in a fun way at that. Oh, sometimes I just have to grin and chuckle at just the thought of TNT minecarts and the mayhem they can cause. Other times I have to cringe because I get a little scared at how much devastating power they hold. Seriously, if you've never seen how devastating TNT minecarts can be, go check out the Life series. Go check out the Life series on like Green's channel, or the channels of anybody who's participated in it with him. TNT cart go boom. And it go boom a lot. Like, a lot. A lot. You put TNT in your friend's house, Matt? I saw that you said that. I saw that you said that. Careful about that. You don't want to make that friendship a strained friendship. That could be very not good. Ah, ow. Okay, hang on. Ah, something going on with my ear. Ah. You ever have that problem where you got bulky headphones on for a little while, and then after a bit, there's like an itch or something at your ear, and you don't know why it's happening, but it just it bugs you and bugs you until you have to stop and pick at the area that's itching. You ever have that kind of problem when you've been wearing those completely covers the ear type headphones? Because that happens to me every time. I'm not kidding. Every time I wear headphones like that, I get that issue. It drives me crazy. Every single time. Yeah, I think this is going to be awesome if we have, like, tinted glass in here. In fact, if we make a few adjustments, we could have some really cool views with the tinted glass, because we could be able to see the whole chamber from certain angles and watch the mobs travel into the kill zone. Ooh, how much fun that'll be. You never use headphones? Huh. Well, unfortunately, I end up having to. There are times when I just absolutely have to if I'm going to be doing anything gaming. Most of the time, that's when I'm streaming, though. Most of the time, I have to wear headphones when I'm streaming, or, of course, if I'm playing a game with somebody I know. But usually when I do that, it ends up being those bulky headphones that are, like, they're gonna cause your ears to be completely covered and hurt your ears after a while. Oh, sorry, my friend. Got to make it so I've got lots of room back here to put in some storage and to be able to sit by the XP grinder while it's stand by the kill chamber when it's taking down the mobs. I think the easiest way to tell if you're out of range of a spawner is if you can see the fire. I think if you can see the fire, you're in range. But when the sparks go out, I think that means you're out of range. Now, is this a proven fact? No. I don't know if this is true or not. Oh, I got it right! Okay, thank you, Enya. Thank you for confirming. Okay, so based on that... Aha. Okay, so this is the line where the skeleton spawner starts up, and right here is where the zombie spawner kicks up. Oh, I definitely get tired of the I definitely get tired of not seeing the sun when I'm down here, kitty cat, believe me. I am very tempted to take a break from this and go up topside, go do some animal farming for a little bit. Crop farming, you know? Actually, that does sound good. Take a break from this. Maybe take a break from this project just long enough to go chill for a bit. Alright, so if I'm anywhere in this area, the spawners will be active. That's good. That is good to know. Tomorrow, tomorrow, we love you. Tomorrow, only a day away. I love that. Alright, so I've got an easy way to define where turns off the spawners. Just put a little bit like that. So if we go into this space, the spawners are off. What are you talking about, Matt? Hello, Scarlet! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Or welcome back if you are returning. Alright, so yeah, right here, the spawners turn off. So, if we want to keep the spawners on, then we need to be on that side of the system. Alright, so I think we can put the kill zone, the kill chamber, right over here somewhere. And then over here, we can put a chamber where I can set up some storage or something. Maybe put in a bed so that if it's nighttime up topside, I can jump in the bed and sleep until it's no longer night, you know? I'm just trying to take all these things into consideration for down there. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day today, or if you haven't had a good day, then hey, I hope the stream makes your day a little bit better. I hope it's at least able to help you relax and unwind a little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm noticing when the spawners, when the mob inside the spawner is spinning and is when the flames are active. So, yeah, that does definitely seem to have some correlation to when they are active. If that genuinely is the case, then that's cool. That's good to know. Because that means we know when we've got everything working. Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it. Note for the note. Don't worry. Be happy. Oh, thank you for putting that song in my mind there, kitty cat. Appreciate it. Alright, so we've got the spawning chambers figured out. Now it's just a matter of prepping the space, prepping the tunnel to get them to the kill zone. Gotta figure out the coordinates for the water vader. Assuming that we can actually have a water vader down here, we're gonna have to have a spot that lets us put in soul sand in the floor. So, if there's any bedrock here, we can't do the water vader in that spot. But it's got to be far enough back that the mobs go out of spawner range. That's the other point. So, maybe what we're gonna do is put the kill chamber over here. And we'll just stand over here and hope that we're close enough that the XP gets drawn to us. I don't know. I gotta figure something out for this, though. I've gotta figure out how we're gonna make it so that we can get the XP while the mobs are being killed off. Because if we can't do this passively, then it's not really going to work for us. Skeletons I'm not too worried about. Once they go back here, they're definitely out of range. Zombies, they have to come over here before we know for sure they're out of range. So zombies may not be as common. Oh, kitty cat, you're funny. And then Enya follows up with the classic line. Impressive. Most impressive. Oh, I'm hearing a witch. Well, as long as she stays far away from us, we got nothing to worry about. But I am seriously wondering about the zombie spawner. Should I have that one put its flow in later along the line? Maybe? Hang on. Let's see what that would, where that would put it. If this side dropped down here, that actually wouldn't line up too badly. That would actually almost work. As long as we have water flowing from here. No, not from there. From, well, actually, I mean, if this corner is closed up, and this corner is adding water to the flow, maybe it'd work? Maybe it'll still work? And it's still a good and classic quote, kitty cat. So no worries there. Ellison, knock it off with blowing up my house. What have you got against my house? Need I point out, I put a lot of time and effort into building that house. Why do you keep blowing it up? I'm losing count of how many times you've blown it up this stream. Oh yeah, I figured it was and not wasp. Kitty cat. Wasps. Can't stand those stinkers. Those particular bugs can just be all... They can just all be eradicated. Can't stand them. Yeah, that's kind of a typical statement out of you, isn't it, Enya? When it comes to messing with me. His house was there. Had to explode. I am seriously wondering how I can do this, though. I mean... If I take the water from there... The mobs have no choice but to go that way. But then we could put signs, like, right here. Or right here. Water there. I really ought to go ahead and make some signs, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's make the signs and see if we can figure it out from that. Crafting table. Oh my goodness. Oh, you two are funny. Well, we'll have to see if we can find you a few villages to blow up then, Ellison. Lots of houses there. But not the ones that I have villagers in that I trade with. Please. I need those guys. Do you have any idea how frustrating it was the other day to get the mending man that I have right now? I mean, that guy was refusing to offer the trade that I wanted. Categorically and emphatically, he was refusing. You can't tell me the guy didn't know what he was doing. He was repeatedly denying me my trade. I was not happy with him. Not happy. Oh, you got a deal? You got a deal, kitty cat? Oh dear. I'm almost concerned. Almost. Alright, so I'm thinking sign right there, a sign there, sign there, and another right there. Put a block here so that the water flows to that side. Knock it out. And then the water flows evenly. And it'll push us along a good little distance. Oh no! Well, that's actually kind of an interesting way to look at things there, Enya, with the diamond ore blocks and all that. Ellison. Oh my goodness. Kitty cat, do you really want me to sing that? You realize you're tempting me very heavily by even bringing it up. By even mentioning a part of the song. You and Enya! You're both tempting me with different tunes. Do you guys realize how dangerous that is? I mean, I can easily break out into song off of what you've said. And you know it, don't you? Yeah, you do. You know what you're doing. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd busy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a very, very rich, idle man. I love that song. Okay, so we've got a small problem here. This is Bedrock. I can't destroy Bedrock. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Tradition! 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 Y'all are funny. And there goes Ellison phasing through the ground. Wait, did I just scare her off with my singing? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't think my singing was that bad. Oh dear. Careful about sending that one to the void. That is, that's dangerous. So, yeah, we've got a small problem. I don't have ice. Or silk touch. And, yeah, we've definitely got a problem. We have got a little bit of a problem. This is the perfect distance to make sure that the, zombies and skeletons all come out of range of the spawners so that we can deal with them. But how are we going to get the mobs to go into a water vader? It just occurred to me. It just occurred to me to get the mobs to go into the water vader, well, actually, no. They'll pile up and push each other in. So we're good. We're good. I was overthinking it for a split second. We'll be good. It's all good. As long as they're still within so many chunks of me they'll stay loaded in, and we'll be able to get what we need from them. Yeah. And it doesn't have to even be that big of a water vader. I can just have 2 blocks tall. Or 2 blocks wide. Okay. So, I need to figure out if this is high enough. Yeah, I would say the void down below Bedrock is probably quite peaceful. I mean, nothing's down there. It's just empty. That's part of why we call it the void. It is not just you, Scarlet. It is definitely annoying. Especially if you don't have Depth Strider. If you don't have Depth Strider, fighting water currents is just a pain in the neck. Once you've got Depth Strider, it doesn't make any difference. That water is not going to keep you from going where you need to go. And I just realized I need to go back there again. I need to find out what coordinates this is at. Okay, so let's see. 8, 3, 8, and negative 221. Actually, let's do 8, 3, 7, and negative 221. Somebody write that down. Yes, this is why you must have Depth Strider at some point. Once I can make some diamond boots, I am enchanting them, and we are hoping to get Depth Strider and Feather Falling. Thank you, Enya. That's not gonna drive a, that's not too dangerous to send a, it's not dangerous to send a baby zombie into the void like that, is it, Ellison? You sure it's not too dangerous to do that? Because, I mean, who's to say that that baby zombie isn't going to be affected by that place? Then again, we are talking about the Minecraft void, so I guess it's not a big deal. Chicken jockey into the void. Yeah, that'd actually be, I'd be satisfied with that. Puts an end to that chicken jockey. Maybe. Alright, hopefully this is not too little room to work with for the mobs. I mean, these are undead mobs. They don't float. They sink in water, so it should be okay. That should be good. Okay, so I need to I didn't. If anyone did, it was Enya. Do not have Timmy blame me for the loss of his chicken. Chicken jockeys are scary when they want to be. But then, honestly, if I had to choose which was scarier, the chicken jockey or Enya, Enya. It'd be Enya every time. You do not want to see a ticked off Enya. You don't want to see that. Ever. Trust me on that. It's not fun. I need more signs. I just had a thought. and then I lost it. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I think this will work. I think this works. Scaffolding in place of some of the signs. Saves on signage, so I can use them elsewhere. They'll still get caught in the water flows and pushed along, so it'll still work for what we need it for. I just need a few signs so I can make the water flows for the, to push the mobs into the kill chamber from above. Oh, that's an Enderman. Enderman! Why is he here? Yeah, careful with the caps lock there, Ellison. Oh, he put a lead on the chicken first. So, chicken not gone. Chicken just bouncing over the void. That's not so bad. No, seriously, that's actually not so bad. Yeah, that's... I probably should try to remember that about the Endermen. They do spawn in more often when you're in a chunk for longer. Thank you, Kitty Cat. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate you doing that. Alright, this is where the water vader would come down. Okay, that worked a little better than I expected. Ow. Going up. Yeah, I'm actually saying water vator, but, they do sound very similar. I can understand any potential confusion. Alright, this will work. This will work. All we need is to get soul sand. Well, basically we need dirt, kelp, high. Wow, what a hole. Ah. All right, so yeah. Need more water. So that we can make these flows work. We're gonna need dirt, we're gonna need kelp, we're gonna need soul sand to finish this part. Water is pushing me, so I know it'll push the monsters. And it'll put them right in the right spot to drop down into the kill chamber. No worries, Ellison. Hey, thank you for sticking around for so long. You have a good night, alright? Thank you so much for watching the stream. See you next time. Alright, so water flows will work. It's just a matter of making that water elevator work as well. That's gonna be the tough part. How are we gonna do that? I know I've done the kill chamber on Gyros, but that was a little while ago. Man, that Enderman really likes hanging around. Why don't you go to the surface, big guy? Tall boy. Seriously, the surface is much more interesting than down here. Down here is not even finished yet. Alright, I'm going to put this trident in here, because this is where we need tridents. And this one's got mending, because this is the one that I intend to use in there. I'm going to take this one with me to put in my, to put among my stuff, and we're going to get out of here. Wait a minute! The redstone dust. The redstone that we accumulated down here. I want to take that with me. I might be able to use that for some stuff. Copper and kelp, too. Wait a minute, do I have any dirt? Oh, I don't have any dirt. Yes, I do! No, that's granite. Dang it. I thought for a second we could go ahead and get the water sources made. Alright, so, pop that there, that there, that there. One of these water buckets can go there. Move this around, that around. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Basically, a kitty cat. I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it? Your brain? Ouch. That's harsh, mate. Alright. In all seriousness, though, I do need some dirt. I need dirt, I need soul sand. It has to be soul sand, too. In all that I have read, all that I have seen, it has to be soul sand. I found some dirt. I just need 2 blocks of dirt. You know what? We're gonna go back down. Why? Because we can! Make the water sources. And once we're done with the water sources, we can easily go back up topside, because we've got that taken care of too. Alright, perfect. That's one more step done towards getting the water vaders working. Alright, now we'll get out of here. Whoop! Yep, we're going up, up, up into the sunlight, where we will probably do a little bit of animal and crop farming stuff. I don't even know what it refers to, Enya, but I know that it always strikes me funny whenever I read that phrase. Hello, tradesman. What do you have on sale? Nothing that I haven't already gotten. Because I'm pretty sure I already bought a cactus off of one of you guys. Be gone! How dare that llama spit on me? Nasty creature. Hi-ya! Hoya! Is that a song? I'm half tempted to go look that up after the stream. Thank you for that, Enya. You confuse and confound me with something I do not know, and now I must learn of it. I almost feel like you planned that. Man, this stream has been a really good one. I do have to admit, this has been a really, really good stream. Oh yeah? I may have to I may have to go take a look into that. I have got to go back and catch up with the Hermitcraft series. Even if only the ones that I used to watch. Grian, Mumbo, Scar. If Iskall was still part of it, I'd go and see what he was doing, but I don't think he's part of it anymore. I think he's still kind of on his own at this point. Stinks! It was fun seeing him get involved in everything, but... eh. Still got the others. Yeah. Kind of had a feeling with how everything had sounded like... I think that he probably wouldn't be going back. But, hey. I can still go back and watch the seasons where he was there. And get a taste of how things were at that time. Anyway. Focusing in now, we have got some loot to unload. Oh, I didn't need to craft that chest when I was down there. I have a bunch on me. Oh. Nitwit. Sometimes I feel like I make nitwit decisions in this game. Every now and then I do something, or craft something, or something along those lines that just makes no sense in hindsight. You guys ever have that problem? Anybody else ever have that happen to them? Because I would really like for it to not just be me. But it probably is just me. Oh, Enya, you fell into the same thing that oh, that, everybody else does with Grian's name. Saying grain instead of Grian. That's funny. That is funny. I gotta keep these golden apples with me. Those golden apples... Eventually, I want to get to a point where I can make a gold farm. And between it and a tree farm, I will be able to keep myself set up with golden apples to eat as like my main as my main food. I've got to keep those trial keys safe. Those trial keys are going to be a big deal down the road. Because I found out there is actually a vault in the trial chambers that you can interact with a trial key while under the effect of Bad Omen to have a chance at some really good stuff. Yes, I did say gold, kitty cat. I intend to make a gold farm at some point so I can get a whole bunch of this stuff. An unlimited supply, if possible. Do I have any wheat? Yes, I do. Let's leave a couple pieces behind in the chest, but I want to put the rest to use. And we'll also grab some carrots because I want to feed the pigs. We're going to feed the cows and the pigs. I'm not feeding the sheep anymore because I've got plenty of sheep. Well, maybe not plenty. Plenty would be having 16. Because then I'd have one for each color of wool that you can get. But having any more than 16 to me just seems like a waste. Okay, my goodness, we have got very eager cows here. And I think a couple more than I realized we had. And jump into bed because the sun is setting, and I don't want a skeleton to snipe at my head. Good morning, Minecraft! Kind of missed when you would say that before, kitty cat. Thank you for saying it this time. Alright, I need a dose of food. Thank you very much. I'm so glad I left steak in those smokers. Alright, is any of the wheat up here ready for harvest? I'm kind of slowly building up this small but sizable wheat field over here so that I've got more wheat to feed my cows. And that I could use later to increase the population of my sheep if I need to. I don't expect to need to. I think I've got enough. But if I find out that I don't have 16... I can always add some more. Alright, Scarlet. Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good night. Or day, if it's daytime for you. And the same for anybody else who is heading out, too. I'm still going to go for a couple more minutes. Not much longer, but a couple more minutes for sure. Alright, so cows, pigs, they are fed. The wheat field is slowly growing, and my sugarcane patch needs a harvest. It's not all full grown, but you know what? When most of it seems to be 3 blocks tall, I say, or if a good number of it is 3 blocks tall and the rest is 2 blocks tall, I say it's time for a harvest of sugarcane. One day we will be able to get the redstone mechanisms necessary for making a full-on automatic passive sugarcane farm. And you know what? I will be happy when that day comes. Right now, though, it's not happening. Right now, we have 2 little resources. I mean, look at the state of our iron. Got 1 iron block, 3 ingots spare, and 3 raw iron in this chest. And I'm pretty sure that's all of it. Yeah, it's looking like that's all the iron we've got. So, I would rather not run myself out of iron just yet. But there was a good reason why we're so low on iron. I had to spend a bunch to get our pickaxe unlocked. See, this pick is not the one that I enchanted myself. For anybody who didn't hear about it, I got blown up by a creeper down in the underground when I was trying to dig a mine. Oh hey, there is some more raw iron. Nice. Alright, let's go put that with the rest. I was being reckless. I found a big cave while I was digging straight down under part of my house. And, there was a creeper waiting for me. It wasn't so funny in the moment. I blew up, and then when I went back down with a bunch of wolves to try and reclaim my stuff, kaboom. Another creeper. He didn't blow me up, but he did blow up my, pickaxe. Because I hadn't picked it up yet. And I know for sure when he blew up, that second creeper destroyed my pick. So I've had to trade to get this one. Because that one we got so fortunate with the enchantment roll I did on it. Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. Almost perfect. The only thing it was lacking was Efficiency 5. Yep. Problem was the creeper got too close and I was running around trying to get everything and it blew up before I could find the pickaxe. Definitely made me mad. I can tell you that much. But now we've got a way to get more pickaxes as we need them. I'm a little more relaxed about it. I mean, it still stings. I mean, you roll from the enchantment table on a pickaxe and get that good an enchantment? Dude, losing that was painful. But new pickaxe means new opportunity to do things better this time. So, I'm good with that. Alright, so I've got to think. We need obsidian. Have I seen any lava pools anywhere where I can put some water down and get some obsidian? I don't know for sure. That's the sad thing. I'm not sure where to go to find any lava right now. Wait a minute! I take that back. I think I know somewhere. Maybe. No, I don't. We may have to run around on the surface until we find a lava pool. But the only other way to find some lava would be underground. I don't fancy the idea of going back underground right now. One problem, men, y'all. I need the obsidian to get to the nether. That's where the problem is. I need 10 obsidian to go to the nether, and I only have 8 to my name right now. So that's where the problem is. That's the one thing holding us back on the double dungeon right now, too. The one and only thing holding us back on the double dungeon is that we need some obsidian. Any lava that we can find, we could... Oh, ruined portal. Why didn't I think of that? I have actually looted some ruined portals. I think that's part of how I got my obsidian. You know what? I'm glad you said that, because that could be it. I know I've seen some ruined portals during my travels around this area. I've run all over the place trying to get all the tree types on this world. I've got all the saplings in one way or another. Let me show you. Let me show you. The only saplings I don't have... Funny, Anya. The only saplings I don't have are the ones from the nether. The warped and crimson fungi. Once I've got warped and crimson fungus, That's all the tree types at present. I say tree. Those other two are fungi. They're fungus. They're mushrooms. They're not actually trees, but they're treated like trees. Which is good enough for me. Hey, good to hear, Leo. Nice to know. But yeah, I think that will be the key to getting our obsidian. We go look for a ruined portal. Funny! That was just going through my head too, Enya. I don't know why I didn't say it. I meant to, but... Of course you would say it. Next stream will be tomorrow morning at some point. Which, for reference, right now it is... Whoa! It's actually that late. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how much time had passed. It is currently 11:30 p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. My next stream will probably be somewhere around noon tomorrow. So, if you can attend, please do. If you can't, that's fine. It'll probably be somewhere between 11 and 12 tomorrow morning on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. If you need a basis on where that compares to you, you can probably find that online somewhere pretty easily. But, yeah. That's probably when I'll do my next stream. But I think that stream we will spend looking for ruined nether portals. We might have to try to find as many as we can. That may be the way to go. Because I'd like to have enough obsidian with us when we go to the nether to be able to make a portal to get out. That is very true, Enya. That is very true. When the stream is done... Whenever any of the streams are done, the VOD, the video of that stream, will stay. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content and more ways to help support the channel. And of course, do not forget to share the channel with your friends who think they might enjoy it too. And make sure to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I'll see y'all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!